Tonight on Minecraft Mob Battles, the series rebooted, the withered skeletons, the Bony Swordsmen continue their run on Llano. Whilst they'll be facing off against the weaker but 8-legged Scuttlers, of course, on Ecru, the spiders. Okay, so which of these two mobs, the Bony Swordsmen or the 8-legged Scuttlers, will win this episode today? Stay tuned to find out, as this is Minecraft Mob Battles, the series rebooted. Good evening to all of you monsters in the crowd today here in the Monster Battle Arena, and welcome to this Friday's episode of Minecraft Mob Battles, the series rebooted. So yes, anyways, I am your host Herobrine and your co-host OSB Blob. And yes, as you may have realized from like a couple of days ago, we did an announcement on the OSB YouTube channel that we're now doing episodes on Sundays via a regular basis. Yes and no, we did have a Sunday episode before, but that was actually accidental because it was meant to be released on a Saturday, that being episode 10, Zombie and Creeper vs. Skeleton. But now we have decided to release Sunday episodes now regularly, so yes, to finish off the whole weekend basically. Yes, that's right. So this means you can now see up to 3 episodes of the series per weekend instead of just 2, so yes. Anyways, enough of that. Today's episode is Season 1, Episode 21, Withered Skeleton versus Spider, so yes. Anyways, enough of that. So yes, the Withered Skeletons are continuing their streak on Llano today, and of course they are fighting against the weaker but 8-legged Scuttlers on Ecru, their main team. They're on the Spiders, of course, so yes. Thanks for that. Anyways, let's kick things off today with round 1. On Llano, we have one Withered Skeleton with 20 health points, that is 20 total. Do keep in mind both the Withered Skeletons and Spiders don't have any natural variants, so they'll stay the same for each team in this episode. Thanks for that, and they are going to go against, on Ecru of course, we have one Spider, one Humble Spider of course, with 16 health points, that is 16 total for Ecru. Okay, so now it's time to begin this episode. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1... and let's go. Fight. Okay, Withered Skeleton's noticed. Here comes the spider. He's gonna be weak, bro, so yeah. Wow, he only took 1 hit from him. Man, makes sense. It was only 1 spider anyways, with weaker damage against that Withered Skeleton. So, this means it is 1-0 for the Llano Withered Skeletons, and as you can see, they're both depicted by dark grey colouring, so yeah, the battle score is just all dark grey at the moment. Yeah, no, that's just behind the scenes stuff, but anyways, now time for our second round. Here is round 2. Okay, so moving on to round 2 now. On Llano, we have 2 Withered Skeletons at 20 health points each, so that's 40 health points total. And then they are going to go against, on Ecru, we have 3 spiders with 16 health points each, and as you may realize, the spiders are still using the scheme they used in the previous episode to fight now. So that's why we have 3 spiders here in round 2. So that's 48 health points total. And yes, this is basically to equal the amount of, well, almost equal the amount of health points of Llano's team, basically. So yeah, that's 48 health points total for Ecru. Alright, so now it's time for the second round of the episode. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And fight. Here come the Withered Skeletons. Yeah, that spider came on notice for like a few seconds. At least they're getting some hits off them. Let's see if they can actually kill one of them in later rounds. That'd be cool. But yes, since it's an early round, both the Withered Skeletons still managed to survive. Yeah, let's hope the spiders can actually get a Withered Skeleton kill in later rounds. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Anyways, it's now 2-0 for the Llano Withered Skeletons at the moment, because obviously it's early rounds. So now on to our third round of the episode. It is, of course, round 3. Okay, so now already on to round 3. Whoa, we're going pretty quick here. On Llano, we have 3 Withered Skeletons at 20 health points each, that is 60 total. And then they are going to go against, on Ecru, we have 4 spiders at 16 health points each, 64 total. Okay, so now it's time for our third round of the episode. In 3, 2, 1, and fight. It's like 2 came instantly by there. Oh, nice. The 4 spiders are actually in unison this time. Let's see how we do. There's 1 down. We're going to quickly go down here. Yep, there's a 2 in a row right there. So all 3 Withered Skeletons survived this round. which makes it 3-0 for the Llano Withered Skeletons now. Anyways, already now it's time for our second to last round, the first half. Here is round 4. Okay, so already it's almost time to end the first half now, but here's round 4. On Llano, we have 4 Withered Skeletons with 20 points each, that is 80 total. And then they are going to go against on Ecru. Same amount of health for the spiders. We have 5 with 16 points each, also 80 total. Okay, so now it's time to almost end our first half already. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And fight, let's go. Come on, spiders. Well, not really. I'm kind of rooting for the Withered Skeletons here. They are starting to take some hits off them though. So that's all 4 survived right there. They actually probably managed to get a perfect kill streak right there, actually. So, good job, Llano, right there. 4-0 now. Anyways, now time to end off our first half. Here is round 5. Okay, so it's now time for the end of the first half. Here is round 5. On Llano, we have 5 Withered Skeletons with 20 points each. That is now 100 total. First one over 100 health points. And then they are going to go against on Ecru, a team with slightly less health points, but more teammates. 6 spiders with 16 health points each. That is 96 health points total. Pretty interesting. Okay, so now it's basically time to end off our first half now. 3, 2, 1, and fight, let's go. Alright, let's see what the Withers will do this time against a weaker team, actually. They're actually getting quite a few hits off them, though, but still they're outmatched by the whole team at the moment. So this means it is now 5-0 now for the Llano Withered Skeletons. So once again, we might have a perfect win chance here. Anyways, now it's time to begin our second half. Here is round 6. Okay, so it's now the beginning of our second half. Now here's round 6. On Llano, we have 6 Withered Skeletons with 20 points each. That is 120 health points total. And then they are going to go against on Ecru. Ecru's first team over 100 health points now. 8 spiders with 16 health points each. I almost said 6 right there, sorry about that. That's 128 health points total. Okay, so yes, let's see if the Withered Skeletons will have their whole team survive again. And maybe in a match for a platinum trophy, that would be cool to see. Anyways, let's find out now. In 3, 2, 1. Fight. Alright. Wow, they're in a big hole. Watch out. Okay. Oh, that was actually a pretty strong spider at the end there. You can see the battle is actually starting to get pretty longer now since it's the second half. Still, though, the whole team of Withered Skeletons still manages to survive. So this means it is now 6-0 for the Llano Withered Skeletons. And yes, I have a feeling the spiders might not get any points in this episode, unfortunately. So yes. Anyways, now on to our 4th to last round. Here is round 7. Okay, so it's our 4th to last round now, round 7. On Llano, we have 7 Withered Skeletons with 20 points each, 140 total. And then they are going to go against on Ecru. We have 9 spiders with 16 health points each, that is 144 health points total. Okay, so let's see if the spiders will actually get a Withered Skeleton kill this time. We actually still have 3 more rounds after this, so there might actually be. I am not entirely sure yet. Anyways, let's find out in 3, 2, 1, and fight. Here comes the 7 Withers. One of the spiders came late, unfortunately. There's one already down. Amongst the many. Wow. Yeah, so the whole team still managed to survive here at the moment. I am not sure if they are too powerful for the spiders at the moment. 7-0 now for the Llano Withered Skeletons. Anyways, now it's time for our first to last round in round 8. It's our first to last round now in round 8. On Llano, we have 8 Withered Skeletons with 20 points each, 160 total. And then we are going to go against on Ecru. We have 10 spiders with 16 health points each, also 160 total. Makes sense because round 4 had 5 versus 5 versus 4, that's what it is. Sorry about that. Okay, so now time for our 8th round, third to last round of the episode. I'm not sure the Withered Skeletons will have one of their teammates either. I'm not entirely sure yet. It seems they're going pretty strong against the spiders. They'll go up against the strong opponents in the later episodes. Anyways, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and fight. Okay. They're ready. Watch out. Spiders are in. They seem to be getting a lot of hits though, but they're still not enough at the moment. Yeah. So, yes, once again, like usual, the whole team survived in case of a platinum trophy. So that is 8-0 now for the Llano Withered Skeletons. Anyways, on to our second to last round in round 9. Okay, so now it's time for our second to last round. Here is round 9. On Llano, we have 9 Withered Skeletons with 20 points each, 180 total. And then they are going to go against on Ecru. We have 11 spiders with 16 health points each, which is also less than Llano's power here, with more opponents. So we have 176 health points total. Okay, so yes, I do have a feeling that Wither Skeletons might have a chance for a Platinum Trophy now, since their teams are just overwhelming the spiders in the moment. So yes. Anyways, here we go. Here's round 9 in 3, 2, 1. Fight. Bit of a different angle this time, actually. Here we go. I think that was the same angle using our opening shots, actually. Oh. Yeah, they're still definitely getting hits off them, but it's no match. It is now 9-0, yes, for the Llano Wither Skeletons. Anyways, now it's time for our final round of the episode, of course. Here is round 10. Okay, it's now time for our final round in round 10. Will the Wither Skeletons get a Platinum Trophy this time? Let's find out. So, of course, on Llano we have 10 Withers at 20 points each. That is 200 total. And then they are going to go against on the Ecru, a more bigger team for the spiders. Now we have 13 with 16 health points each. That is 208 health points total. So yeah, slightly more than the Withers, but hopefully Llano can get a perfect win and also a Platinum Trophy. Okay, so now it's time for our final round, of course. In 3, 2, 1, and fight. Let's go. Come on, Withers, you can get that Platinum Trophy this time. Let's see if one of the spiders can hit them though. Oh yeah, Ecru's actually doing pretty good here. Well, on hitting, that is. So yes, I was officially right. The Wither Skeletons have officially gotten a perfect win, and also a Platinum Trophy as well to top that off. A perfect 10-0 win, of course. So yes, this officially makes them basically strongest against spiders, basically, so yes. So yeah, this actually means all 55 Wither Skeletons in this episode that were participating actually managed to survive. Yeah, I know, they only got hit by the spiders and nothing else, so yes. Anyways, enough of that. There won't be an episode on Saturday, because obviously we've got some work to do for OSP's second channel, actually, that being OSP2, of course. Yeah, we've got a video on that channel coming up. So instead, we're having our first Sunday episode on a regular basis, where the Wither Skeletons are fighting against the Zombified Piglins on Ecru this time. That will be on Sunday's episode, that will be Season 1, Episode 22, so yes. Anyways, that's basically it from this episode of MKBTSR. Thank you for watching, and for me, your co-host OC Blob, and your host here, Brian, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time here on Minecraft Mobiles, the Series Rebooted.